Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have a plan with me for you for the week of January 28th through February 3rd. And this week we are using the Ruby kit from Pretty on Paper Co. I believe this is her base kit. It's 2 pages plus her glitter header add-on. I bought it during a clearance event last year and knew that I wanted to save it for February, so I thought the last week of January, beginning of February, since it's got a little bit of winter vibe, would be perfect. So I did put the quote box down on the sidebar, and it says, "Kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit." And now I am taking this red Creating & Co washi with silver stars and taking up a bit of space because this is a horizontal format or a mini kit. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but the boxes are a little shorter than the Erin Condren size, so I thought I would use a little bit of washi to take up some space. And at this point I was pretty sick of not being able to use my slice tool because I'm just not very good at it, so I was just using my ruler there to tear the washi, but at some point I decided that I wanted to try slicing it. And it got caught on the paper a little bit, so it did tear it up just a tiny bit. But I thought this washi would be perfect. Even though there's a lot of pink in this kit, there still is quite a bit of red, so I wanted to bring out just a bit more of that red. And for those of you that are wondering, this insert is from Jesenia Printables, and it is the week on 3 pages plus notes page kit. So it's essentially a 4-page insert for a traveler's notebook, and I have it in the B6 size. So this week I decided that I wanted to put my full boxes towards the top, and so I'm just picking the glitter headers that I want to use for the Monday through Friday portion of the week. I've been really liking using just 3 colors for the work week, and then doing, if there's 4 colors of glitter headers, I'm liking using the last color on the weekend just to kind of color block a little bit. But then I'm also not too overwhelmed with so many different colors. So just placing the glitter headers towards the top there, and now the full boxes. I decided that the cabin, since it's pretty much the only print like that, the others kind of have mirror styles, I guess you could call it, but I decided that on Wednesday that cabin would be nice. And now I'm just trying to spread the images evenly. So we've got the picnic basket and the lantern there that both have that same checkered background that I put on either side of the cabin. And then I decided to opt for the flower boxes with the black backgrounds on either side, just because there is black in that quote box. So I wanted to pull a little bit more of that out, and I didn't want all of the white and bright boxes to be on the work week and then keep the weekend more dreary. So now I'm just framing the rest off with some glitter headers, and I think, yep, going into the sidebar. So this sidebar gave me quite a bit of trouble because there are only 8 full boxes, and I'm used to kits with the 9 of them, and what I've been doing is using 2 full boxes on the sidebar plus the weekly checklist, but I had a bit of extra space this week, so how I'm laying down the sidebar and what I show you here in a little bit is still not what I ended up going with. So it took me a little bit of time to work it properly, but I think I finally have something that looks decent enough, at least for this week. So the tracker on the front there is going to be for my PIO exercises. There's quite a bit of deco in this kit, so I wanted to use the running shoes and the kettlebell there, even though they really don't have anything to do with PIO, but just to note that it's my workout tracker. So I opted to use the light pink glitter headers for the weekend and just placing down those full boxes now. I really love the florals of this kit so much. I first saw this last year when Paige from Creating & Co. used it for her Enchantathon readathon, and at that time I didn't have a planner and I wasn't decorative planning. But I decided to get my planner basically right after that, and I have been kicking myself for not snagging that kit. So when I saw that Chrissy from Pretty on Paper Co. had the artwork in a kit, I decided to jump on it. So then the last thing I did there was place down the weekend banner on top of that washi. And now, because I bought just the base kit with only 2 sheets and there weren't any boxes of any sort with this kit, I am using some old scraps from mostly Creating & Co. kits. So I've got 2 scallop labels, a pink and a gray, and I just tried to find colors that match the colors within this kit, and I think it worked out pretty well. But that pink scallop label there is to mark my violin lesson, and I'm using a music note from Plan to Plan. And then for the gray one, that's for my student mentor call, and I just decided to use an alarm clock to mark an appointment. And then in Chrissy's kit, she's got an It's Friday script, so I just decided to put that over top of the washi tape down at the bottom, and now I'm using a page flag from the kit and that payday script just to mark that Friday is a payday for me, and then using the plan next week label, maybe that's what it's called, for Thursday, because I do typically film my plan with me's on Thursdays. So now I'm taking a black half box from a Creating & Co. kit as well, and I was just trying to decide where I wanted to put it, but usually things that are like an all-day event sort of thing, I try to keep towards the top. And then those little bunny rabbit couple sticker is from, I think it's a Just Planning Around sampler. And this box is going to mark Skylar and my 4-year anniversary. And then pulling one of the smaller page flags, which has that same floral design as the full box there at the top, and the paw print to mark that I have to give Ronan his flea meds in the morning with breakfast. And then pulling in a pink quarter box there, again from Creating & Co., and the car sticker to mark that it is a Maddie weekend. I'm not sure why. Well, I kind of am sure why. A lot of kits have cars in them, and since he lives in another town from us that's a little bit of a ways away, I always like using the cars to kind of denote his weekends. And then this quote sticker from Creating & Co. says, "Literature is the most agreeable way of ignoring life." I've got a couple sheets of quote stickers from her shop, and I haven't really used them before, but there's some of them that are sized pretty perfectly for this Happy Thought section in the Jesenia Printables insert. So this one's a little bigger than normal, so I'm just taking some of those green glitter headers and framing the box a little bit. That way it's not too much just white space in the kit, and putting the sticker over there. And now I'm just deciding what header I want to use for that notes section. It's the line section, and I just like to mark Happy Mail there. So I decided to go with the 2x, but in a little bit it doesn't really matter which one I picked, and you'll see why. And then grabbing a checklist, and this I had a hard time positioning with the lines, but I figured at least the first 3 were in a good spot, and I probably won't have any more than that if I do have any Happy Mail. So I wanted to cut back to the front to show you how I changed up the sidebar again, and like I said, it didn't stay that way. And then I added another sticker that says Happy Hump Day down on the bottom of Wednesday. And then there's this mailbox that says Happy Mail, so I'm just going to cover that 2x script so that I can mark Happy Mail. And then these 2 gray strips of washi I'm pulling in are leftovers from a Simply a Mess kit. And I like to cover those headers there, and right on top, cleaning and school. So I'm just finding a laptop sticker from this kit, and then the cleaning bucket. And I'm going to put down the vacuum as well, just because I've got the icon and it takes up space. So now I'm going to go through and write with this Pilot G207 gel pen. I decided not to pull in any foil for this kit just because I had some stickers. I wanted to use a lot of stickers from the kit, and I had these black music note stickers that I kind of want to use up. But I'm just writing in cursive here. You probably won't be able to tell what most of it says because I do write a little sloppy and pretty small. But I love using these pens. They work really well on both matte stickers and glossy stickers. You just have to let them dry a little bit before you touch the glossy stickers, because they can smear if they're not dry. And then on the sidebar there, I'm just writing in Pio. And that is it for this plan with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will chat with you down in the comments until my next video. Bye!